In April, we're taking a look at Aromatic Aries. Aries runs from March the 21st through to April the 20th. The associations with Aries are its ruling planet is Mars, its element is fire, its quality is cardinal, and its symbol is the ram. Aries has the keywords of assertively, urgently, action. Its physical correspondence is the head and brain. Positive traits associated with Aries is a pioneering and adventurous spirit, enterprising, courageous, direct in their approach, highly energetic, hating restriction, and loving freedom. Negative traits: selfish, always putting themselves first, unsubtle, impulsive, pugnacious, a satirist, quick-tempered, impatient, wanting everything now. As I've mentioned before, no sign is totally all positive traits or all negative traits, and the nuances of the traits within an individual can range right along the whole spectrum. Aries has the archetypes of the warrior, the pioneer, the daredevil, and the survivor. Although Aries is the sign of daring and adventure, at a deeper level, it is about selfishness and the right for the individual to survive, to be able to say, this is my life and I will do whatever it is I need to or want to do. The end point for Aries is the perfect combination of desires and action, which equal freedom. Aries requires courage. They need courage to go forward and survive on their terms. And they need courage to face the inevitable stresses and crises that are drawn to them like magnets. By nature, they are armed with belligerence, vitality, and an instinct for survival. Their spirit is intense and direct, and their resources include honesty, feistiness, enthusiasm, independence, and a dislike of external authorities. Aries will always be ready for a fight, and they're unlikely to back down no matter what the confrontation. Sometimes the battles are worthy ones, but on the shadow side, if they are not, Aries can get caught up in arguments where emotions get out of touch with reality. This could cause Aries to drive away friends or lose their marriage or destroy their career. When Aries is operating from the shadow side, they will be left wounded, feeling full of hunger and frustration, and wondering why everyone else is on the defensive. They may also be self-righteous or self-pitying. Aries loves to start new adventures and try out new ideas. When they become excited about a project, they just can't wait to get started on it. But it has to be done immediately or they lose interest. Aries are good and happy leaders who can inspire interest and enthusiasm in others. However, if they have to be a follower, they can become discontented and down in the dumps. Aries is quick and decisive in their actions and thinking. If prolonged hindrances cross their paths, they can become impatient or even aggressive. The signature oil for Aries is rosemary. There are some other oils also associated with Aries, and these include cedarwood, cinnamon, clove, frankincense, juniper, peppermint, and pine. Rosemary can be quite restorative when Arians push themselves to the limit and beyond. The herbalist Culpeper describes rosemary as being ruled by the sun in Aries. For my Lord Aries blend, I have combined rosemary with cedarwood to enhance stability, patience, and integrity. frankincense to help stabilize the emotions, and lime to freshen and bring a sparkle to the blend. As you can see from the slide, the ratios that I used are 2 drops of rosemary, 1 drop of cedarwood, 1 drop of frankincense, and 2 drops of lime. For my Lady Aries blend, I combined rosemary with juniper to promote wisdom, pine, which helps one recognize the love that endures in the hearts of those we have loved, and rose, which helps us to forgive others and oneself. Here again, the ratios are on the slide: 1 drop of rosemary, 2 drops of juniper, 2 drops of pine, and 1 drop of rose. Regardless of the method of application you choose to use one of these blends in, I do hope that this gives you inspiration for blends to use with the Aries in your life.